Hi, I'm Phoebe. Welcome back to my channel. And yeah, I just want to apologise for the first video. God, an apology video already. And I'm already on my second. So what happened was, I don't know, it played perfectly in with everything else. As soon as I put it on YouTube, it's not gonna work. So I was a little bit infuriated, but here's part 2 to everything. So yeah, so over the past few weeks I've got a ton of new makeup that I do want to try out, and there is more that I want to buy, but unfortunately I don't have the money. So what I'm going to do is each month I set a budget of roughly about 20 quid. Okay, even if I put stuff to the side to buy more expensive things, at least then I can budget. So at least then I can get everything all in one, film, and then move along. So I do have a lot of the Revolution products. I still got that Jaclyn Hill one that I want to try again with, just so I can get a different vibe of different colours. I did sort of a purple Ribena look last time. Now I just want to look like a stoner. So I'm going to go with red grungy vibes of the 90s, and that's what I tend to go for anyway, so I'll be going back to my comfort zone. Yay. So but I got the XX Revolution that came out in July time. They had a 3 for 2 offer, so of course I'm gonna take an advantage of that. So that's that. I do have another grey palette, but I want to do that for a different video. I got the cream blushes. I've never played with cream products as such, so this is going to be very interesting. So let's see how everything plans out. Yeah, I'll get everything ready and we'll start the video properly. So first I got the face freeze by It's oh, you can't really see. That's a great song. No, by the XX Revolution, and I do have the packaging. So this is what I came with. For Revolution, this is very bougie. So I was quite impressed first of all, and I know you guys can't smell it, but it actually smells really nice and fruity. I did not expect that. Yeah, it's not lemony, like a lemon curd. I think it would be the best bet. I'm not mean to swear at you guys. It's very yellow and very fresh. So I'm going to take a little bit, so all over the face. Although I do start with my eyes first, because I'm very messy when it comes down to makeup, because I tend to mainly rush, so I think that's why I tend to do massive eyeshadows not right in my face. So that's all in. First impressions, my skin looks very glowy and I'm all prepped. I do have slight dry skin on my forehead, so I'm hoping that shouldn't really do anything. I'm hoping it doesn't become even more flaky, because that would be bloody terrible. So put that away quickly. So then I got the foundation. This is the glow version, but I tend to stick with mattes, and I thought, no, I'm going to go for a change. So this is the FX2 foundation, and it's a glass. I would definitely compare it to the NARS foundation mixed with the Fenty one. Yeah, that sort of glass sort of feel. Like I said, very bougie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it up a bit, I'm going to do my face first, as I just already primed my face anyway. So, waiting for it to explode. There we go. Couple of pumps, that's all you need. So dot, 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 dot. Right. Ooh, high coverage. Okay, it looks mental. If I had a bit of a smell to it. I'm hoping with powder, like, it will go back to slightly more like my skin. This is a great look. So yeah, it feels great, doesn't feel too heavy, but also colour is a little bit out. You can tell by my neck. Actually, it's not that bad. I said with powder and bronzer and contour, it should be fine. But it does look glowy. So, taking a powder. I've not got a new one, this is my go-to at the moment. It was the Rimmel Stay Powder, the OG one. So powder all that in. Over the eyes. And to be honest, I should have waited to then do blush. But we're being rebels today. Oh, so got the Jaclyn Hill palette. I will be going with the more burgundy warm tones, as that's the area I tend to go for anyway. So like I said, it's my own personal preference. So I'll probably start off with Next first. I've literally cleaned my brushes and they're still a bit stiff. Great. So grabbed a mirror as well whilst I was searching. A few dabs and then, oh, she pigmented. I tend to go and pat it in first because no my luck, if I go straight away and start blending, it will be too pigmented and you can't do anything with it. So at least then you're smoothing out the edges. So as I'm going deeper in, that's what she said, as I'm going deeper in, I'm literally pulling it back. Like again, keep swirling in small circles. And then once you don't have anything on your brush, flick out. So I reviewed this palette obviously last week and the purples were amazing. Like, well done Jaclyn Hill, definitely impressed me. Like I was gonna get the first one, but I wasn't exactly into like the greens and blues. So I thought I'd try this one out because it's more my vibe. So after it's done, we can clean it up with concealer after if it's too messy, but it's grunge, so it's okay. So I'm gonna go into Crazy. So I'm gonna deepen that a little bit and add a little bit of shading. God, I've missed tattooing. No, during lockdown I was supposed to get at least 3 tattoos done. I was going to get my cleavage done and under my boobs to complete my sternum area. But no, lockdown happened, didn't it? So I'm not salty about it, just very salty. So what I'm doing is, yet again, pats. I think with makeup artists nowadays, it's all about blending by literally, yeah, no one ever does that, but it's just taking your time. Like, I know there's going to be days where I'm literally going to be rushing this. Like, I don't do makeup every day. So now I've done the other eye. Sorry, my camera cut. So I'm going to go in with Oh Hello, just to darken it even more and bring it into more of the middle. So these then we're layering it bit by bit. So going in that one, and then doing it under the eye. And then down the other one, just smoking everything out. They say concealer is your best friend. Just remember that. I tend to leave the last bit on the lids, obviously last. I don't know where I was going with that. Just so in case I do want glitters, it will just be easier. At least then if I add in any more colours, that's not going to smudge it. Tactical thinking. I'm going to go in with Empowered. And I don't know if I'll need to wet my brush, but we're going to see how it goes. So it is another reddy burgundy colour. So I'm going to pat that on. Like glitters like this, it's easier just to do that with and then tap. Or just tap it along once you know where you've marked it. So it is kind of like a cut crease without doing a cut crease. But the formula on this is great. Like, I'm quite happy with this. So I do it up to the crease. And then other eye. Yeah, map out first where you're going with that. Okay, so I'm going to go in Living With My Best Life. It's a red that's got tiny, tiny little speckles of glitter. So I'm going to add that right in my outer corners, inner corners. Sort of like an eyeliner effect. Just so it doesn't look all in one colour. People are thinking, oh, everyday look like this. Yes, yes it is. At the moment it has been. Just make sure everything is blended. And can I just say, no fallout. Very impressed. So good work Jacqueline Hill, good work Morphe. So blend it out as much as you can around that area. If it's clumpy, everyone can see. even if you go in the glitter, I know I just said don't, but if it's a glitter that's not a full-on glitter, do it. If it is a glitter, then you're aiming to mess up. So using the black eyeliner waterline pencil in black, great YouTubing work. So I'm going to go in my waterline. I tend to don't do eyeliner, like winged eyeliner with these. Like I said in my last video, I tend to use eyeshadow, black eyeshadow, because almost every palette has it, and it's another way to use that black. At least then you're saving money as well. And at least with black eyeshadow, you know it's going to clean up quite quickly. If you do make a mistake with eyeliner, if it settles down really quick, then you're screwed. So that's that done. Just need to... I say I'm done and then I'm still going. Then I tend to go to the lash line, just to make my eyes look somewhat bigger, even though you can't really see. So mascara, I got not big lashes, the Big Lash mascara by Revolution. As you can tell, I'm a fan. But yeah, Revolution has been my favourite for the past, since I started doing makeup. I think I got like a Gothic palette as like my first one. So you can tell where the inspiration came from. And without Makeup Revolution and mental breakdowns, I wouldn't be here. Surprise! No one's surprised, but there we go. Okay. I mentioned no fallout, and there's a little bit right on my nose. And I was poked myself in the eye. So I don't use fake lashes because I generally wear glasses, so I don't exactly see the point. Because if I do go with massive lashes, I won't be able to see that much. That's just my logic to this. And I don't do eyebrows. Like, for me, I don't know, I don't think I'll suit my eyebrows being filled in, so I just leave them natural. But saying that, I shave my eyebrows to like just cut up to like there off, because they grow so fast, so I'm like, okay, there's no point me like waxing or just get rid of the bits that just needs it. And plus we're shaving it off as well. I'm not condoning shaving eyebrows completely off, just the tail bits, because for me they just grow instantly. As soon as it's done next week, boom, I have eyebrows again. So that's done. So we're gonna crack back on with the face. So like I said, concealer is your best friend. So I'm not exactly happy with how low this has gone. So just using the Bonjourous concealer, I don't know how old this is. I've had it for a fair few years and only recently started using it. So if I start getting pink eye, it's mad because I basically got pink eyes anyway. So just clearing up any mess and to sharpen anything. Like this side's perfectly fine, just obviously you need to clear up that little bit. Just so I don't go to Marilyn Manson or Alice Cooper if I do cry on a daily. So wherever I've put my sponge, I'm gonna blend it in. So all that's blended in, so I'm happy with that. So now the one thing I'm oddly excited for, this little gem. So I have never used these cream blushes before, so I don't know to use my fingers or use a brush or a beauty blender. So what I'm going to do is, see by the light, I'm going to go with the pink one, but I'm going to use my beauty blender because that'll probably be best. Like imagine going to a client and just being there like, yeah, just dot in. So I'm going to try beauty blender first. Get them smiles, lads. So I barely tapped anything on him, just instantly. So using the pinky sheer one, yeah, it just looks like a highlighter, to be honest. Never known anyone's cheeks to be this pink. But we can tone it down. It's fine. If not, I've always wanted to look like Rudolph's best friend. Right, so I'm gonna do the nose, but didn't mean as this intense. So smile. And like you've got a Kinder Bueno for the next 3 months. Yeah, see, that's better. That side's better. What happened there? Well, let's say that my nose is completely messed up now. Actually, gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I tell myself that every day before a mental breakdown, but we're gonna be fine. So I'm gonna use the dampest bit of my sponge just to diffuse it. Yeah, so make sure you have a damp sponge. Yeah, see, it's not that bad. There we go, we got there in the end. We almost had a fail. So, I wasn't gonna do powders, so I found this. And with this, I know to use a brush. Where is my cream? We're not getting anywhere. See, this is why beauty blenders are the best. I'm just gonna have to... I know this isn't the greatest start, but... there we go. If things don't go well, just cry to a beauty blender and it should be all fine. So, I'm gonna somehow deepen it a little bit. And then, because that's very warm on my face, we're going to tone it down with L'Oreal Back to Bronze. And for this, I'm going to use a more fluffier brush. go. There we go. Getting like some colour to me again. Although the blush definitely gave me more colour than I wanted. Jesus. If Rose and Jim wanted a new Rosie, here she is. So, do the nose. Okay, so finally for highlighter, I Heart Makeup Revolution. And I'm going to mix in the pair of them together. When I do a warm toned eye, I tend to go cool toned with regards to highlighters or whatever sort of lip colour I'm going with. So there we go, bam, 2 seconds. One of my favourite highlighters. Close with Maybelline. To be fair, Maybelline highlighters are so underrated. Please let me know what your favourite highlighter is. Maybe I should do like a full video of just highlighters. Full face of highlighters. I remember that challenge. Okay. I'm pretty glowy. Do my chin. Do my nose. Do a bit more up here. Because I'm 5'1.5", I tend to put on more highlighters so people could actually notice me down here. Okay, I'm going to quickly change the lighting because that's a bit better. So don't look as orange, and you can tell by the foundation it actually blended in really well. Okay, so I'm going to quickly spray this on and then I'll do final finishes. So see you in a bit. Okay, so this is the final look. To be honest, I'm actually really happy. Like, by far the foundation, okay, yeah, because I put powder on it, is not as glowy. But obviously, the blush we had a bit of problems with. But overall, I think 9 out of 10. Like, to be fair, I will put on aftershots on Instagram, but I will be doing assumption videos, so please let me know what you think of me, ask me questions. Actually, follow me on Instagram. I should pop it up there. It's at the Grungey series. Follow me, we can talk, because I need friends and my life is pretty boring. But I've been Phoebe Cameron. I've been the Grungey series, and farewell.